I'm gonna call it tutorial time. So in this episode of tutorial time, we are going to be sanding the ceiling. This is kind of like prep day 2 on the ceiling, and if you wanted to see the original episode, it's dining room episode 3, linked below.
Hamdyman!
Like the previous tutorial video, this is going to be heavier on the process, the little nitty-gritty details about sanding the ceiling, as far as what to do in corners, what you want to look for, things like that. Let's get into it. One thing I should mention before you start sanding your ceiling. This is a door. I put plastic on it in the prep episode, episode 1. I'll link that one down below. This window and this window have been prepped already. Again, episode 1, linked below. This is the only other door that we have left. Make sure that you put plastic on this door, this last door that you have into the outside world before the sand apocalypse. Everything is gonna go in your house if you don't do so. So please, for everything that is good and holy, make sure to plastic up all of your doors before you start sanding. There's only a couple of things that you need today to do the sanding on your ceiling. The first thing you need, sanding block. The best kinds are between fine and coarse sandpaper. Second thing you need, patching trowel. You don't necessarily need this if you got everything off the first time. Respirator mask and safety glasses. I apologize in advance, 1, if you can't hear me very well, but also 2, if I have to take the camera out mid-shots, it's because I don't want the camera to get dirty. So we're gonna hope for the best.
Working on that edging, eh? Well, try to get it as clean as possible, but you know, it's not gonna be perfect. Also, when you're using your sanding block, just put it on its side, it makes it easy.
When you're sanding, sand in circles. And rotate your arms. That way one doesn't get tired. You can even rotate the direction at which you're doing your circles.
Not to toot my own horn, but that transition was kind of awesome.
Okay, if you see all the way up to about there, you can see what's been sanded and what hasn't been sanded by the color of the drywall. From here all the way to right there, that's the natural drywall color that you want to see. This whiter stuff up here, that's not the color you want to see. You should jump on that, as will I. Okay, it's hard to tell. Right there. You see that? That came off my ceiling. If I wasn't wearing my safety glasses, that would have went right in my eye. Safety glasses save lives. Do not forget these, especially today.
Stay away from the white patches, guys. I'll explain in a little bit, but you just want to stay away from them because there's nails under them.
When you get to big pieces like this is what the patching trowel is for. You just push like you were normally going to scrape the ceiling. Comes right off.
Added benefit of doing all this stuff, it's actually really good for your traps, in case you wanted to get a little beefy while you're working on your house. your glasses are gonna get really dirty. Like, I can barely see you guys. Ah, so much better. Woo! Speaking of so much better, check it out. This portion right here is all done. Make sure to wring out your dust, or else your sand block won't sand. Alright, your first instinct whenever you're sanding is to get rid of that. Do not get rid of that. What this is somebody spackled over where the nails are in your drywall. So leave these alone if you can help it. If you start sanding enough, you're gonna start to see the spot where the nail really digs in. And in some cases, you're gonna have nail pop. See that? That is nail pop. Don't worry, we can fix it. Do I kind of look like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat? Or no, Scorpion? Yeah, it was totally Scorpion. Careful around that junction box, because sometimes it can be a little dangerous.
Oh, shit. The cap came off.
If your electrical cap goes missing, you can just replace it with the drywall plug, no worries.
Remember, your patching trowel can double as a knife. Watch. If you have crown molding and they put caulking at the top, it's going to be hard for you to scrape it off. So that's what the patching trowel is for.
Two-thirds done, guys. Keep up the good work.
The trick is, for this video, just like the last one, is patience. There's no rush. There's no time limit. The more precise you are with this part, the better your ceiling's gonna look. People are gonna come over and be like, that's a nice ceiling. It looks like you got that professionally done. And you can say, no, that was all me.
The etching's kind of a pain, and it does take a little bit longer than all the other stuff, but whenever it's done, trust me, it's gonna look awesome.
It's like the apocalypse in here. Dust everywhere.
Wring out that dust, baby. Wring it on out. I wanted to mention timing real quick because this process does take a little bit longer than a lot of people would like, but it probably took me about an hour to an hour and a half to do the whole room.
I want you guys to see something. That right there is a pre-sanded surface. That is a post-sanding surface.
You saw the differences, right? The post-sanding surface looked so good, right?
Done scraping corners! Woo!
Doing a voiceover for this was kind of funny, but there just wasn't enough enthusiasm in my voice whenever I did it. So if you really liked it, hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. Oh, that's so much better.
There will be more adventures from